paying your bills. And then lastly is invite everyone to your adventure. That just kind of goes in, with having a good profile and everything. But invite everyone, and yeah, I hope you guys learned something. So go out and rock your social media.
The beautiful thing about Facebook and Instagram is that they're free. They're free. I mean, you can certainly do boosted posts, you can do Facebook ads and things like that, but everything that Taylor mentioned is free. So it's no excuse. It's just something to learn. One thing I do want to add, two things I want to add from Facebook is, have you guys ever heard of creating a list? Did you talk about lists at all?
A hit list?
Okay. Creating a list on Facebook is really cool, and I would go to YouTube and search how to create a Facebook list, because what you can do is add all your prospects to one list. And what that means is, let's say you're blitzing and you add someone on Facebook, you can put them on a specific list, so let's call it hot prospects or awesome new friends or something like that. It will show up on the left-hand side of your page, and you press it, and it's all of those people. It's like changing your news feed to only be your prospects. So you can be, because let's face it, we don't see everything everybody posts. And so you can friend someone on Facebook and they can get lost because you'll never see them pop up again. And so when you like and comment on your prospects' photos, pictures, etc., then again, they're just seeing your name, like, Denise liked my picture, Denise commented, and I'm still here, like I'm building the relationship that way. So you can Google search it, or search it on YouTube, and it's an easy way to organize your prospects. The second thing is selfies. We were talking about this earlier, and someone goes, that means I have to do my hair? And I'm like, only once, because what you do is you get nice and cute, and then you take lots of pictures. So you can even change your shirt a few times and take a few pictures so you've got them stockpiled.
That's a good idea.
I do it all the time.
I've done a few pictures.
But one thing, I was on the Black Diamond Adventure with Stephanie Dunn, and she's taking pictures all the time. She's constantly taking pictures, and she doesn't post them right away. She saves them and posts them sporadically. So always be thinking about something fun you're doing, a blessing that it works has had in your life, and take pictures so then you can use them down the road.
Passed out on the floor.
All right, so everybody would love you to stand on up.
Oh, okay, good.
Do I get to high five my partner?
Because we are going to talk about how to make some money. I'd love for you to high five your neighbor and say, show me the money.
I have no hands.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
All right, let's hear this side. This side. Are you ready? I want to hear show me the money.
Woo!
Medium. All right, can you guys beat that? All right, let's hear this side. Okay, they totally whipped your butt. Second chance to redeem yourself.
Thank you.
Show me the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, thank you. You can have a seat. We're going to talk about my favorite part of the compensation plan, because this has absolutely changed our family for generations. When Mark and Cindy say that this is a legacy-creating business, I can attest to that. This has changed not just me and our immediate family, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, parents who are also in the business, but it's changed our children. Our children are going to have more options and more freedom than I ever experienced, more choices, just because of what this business can do for them. But at the end of the day, hold on. We begin and end with steps to success. So I'm going to go into detail, more into the compensation plan, but we begin and end with steps to success. And what you'll find is that steps to success is ingenious. It's ingenious because it unlocks the entire compensation plan. 3 simple steps really are all you need to know to build to diamond and above. And when you do, you will be making money. So we went through this morning. I'm not going to go over steps to success. But if at the end of this talk, you're like, that is clear as mud, and I have no idea what this thing is talking about. just print out your checks, just accept. Don't worry about it. As long as you know what your chart looks like and you're focusing on gathering your customers and helping your distributors get to Ruby, you'll be just fine.
You sign up your friends.
So let's talk about the 6 ways to earn. First, we've got product sales. Product sales is wrapped cash, right? That is a beautiful cash at the end of a party. That's your $25 you made at the grocery store, and you blitz the cashier. Wrapped cash is great for new distributors. It's not where the big bucks come from, but it's great for new distributors to leave a party with $300, $600 in their pocket. How many of you have made cash from selling wraps? Woo! Anybody may have a really good party that they want to. What was your biggest party?
Actually, low.
200? 300? 600 in wrap cash? Anybody beat 600? Yeah. Biggest party right there. All right. Yeah, and that's so much fun. And for new distributors, that's exciting. That's money that they can use. That's cash that they can use immediately, or they can put it back into their business. You also get 15% on the loyal customers. 15%. Next we have team commissions. Team commissions. This is the residual side of the business. So this is when 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 4 anymore. Because when you're a distributor and you don't have any teammates, you're only getting paid on your effort, right? Your loyal customers, your wrap cash. But as you start building a team, not only do you get paid on your effort, but you're getting paid on your team's effort as well. So you make 10% on your first line, 10% on your second line, 5 on your third, 5 on your fourth, 5 on your fifth, and then 2 through the Emerald Infinity bonus. So this is the residual side. This is, again, when that party you did 3 months ago is still paying you today. The party your sister did when they launched their business in, Idaho, it's being paid to you today. Next up is Fast Start bonuses. Anybody love Fast Start Friday? Woo! Get paid yesterday while you were driving here. You're like, oh, that's helpful. Thank you. Yeah. So Fast Starts are one of my favorite bonuses with It Works. So when people ask me, how do you get paid, I typically say you make about 15% on your loyal customers and distributors and tons of bonuses along the way. And the Fast Start bonus is one of them. So every single time you sign up a distributor who's on that ADBV monthly auto ship and gathers 2 customers in their first 30 days, you earn $100. Okay? Every time you sign up a distributor, it is your $100 to lose. Like, you should expect to get every single Fast Start. You should expect it. Not only because you're going to train your girl, and you're going to make sure, by providing them good customer service, i.e. stalking, that they are going to book their parties, work their hundreds list, post on Facebook, and get their customers. But if they don't, you're going to make sure it happens. Because that $100 is yours to lose. If they do not set up their auto ship, so let's say you've got a girl and she's like not calling you back, and she, they call them kidnappers. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that has kidnappers on my team. But they sign up, they're all excited, and then they go MIA. And they're not calling me back, and they don't have an auto ship set up. I still get my Fast Start bonus. Because if they do not have an auto ship set up, I make sure that the 2 loyals I give them are over 150. When their personal volume is over 150, then you'll get that Fast Start payout. So, good to know. Another thing to know is that, we'll talk about leadership level bonuses in a minute. But the Fast Start is paid out the following week. The auto ship does have to be set up. If the auto ship's not set up, make sure they get 150. Next, we've got loyal customer bonuses. So this is the 4th way to earn. This used to be called the car bonus, but we don't have a new picture because we don't have to. Use green. Make us a picture. So we've got the car bonus, loyal customer bonus, and what this is when you gather customers. So it is great for a salon. This is great for people that are doing parties. When you gather 60 customers and have a personal volume of 3,000 personal volume, you get a $600 bonus in your check. And so I like to tell people who are geared towards products, or they are a salon and they're telling me they don't really want to build a team, they just want to focus on loyals, they can make an extra $1,200 to $1,500 a month because of the 15% on those loyals and the $600 bonus. The nice thing about this bonus is that once you unlock it, you unlock it. So if your personal volume is over $3,000, you get $600. If your personal volume dips below $3,000, then you do not get the $600. But let's say the next month it goes back up, you do. So it's not something that's lost. All right, next up. Leadership level bonuses. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So all of you who are diamond and above, you have fallen in love with your paycheck now that you have unlocked these crazy bonuses. So two things happen when you get to diamond. The first thing is called leadership level bonus. It's also called customer acquisition bonus, or CAB bonus. You'll hear us talk about CABs a lot. I think they changed it. It used to be called coding, so you'll hear all those words kind of interchanged. But leadership level bonus happens when you hit in level of diamond. And when diamond happens, let's say, I just went diamond. Thank you. I'm so excited. And I sign you up, okay? It's Ashley, right? Okay, stand on it, Ashley. Ashley signs up. She is my best friend from middle school, and I'm so glad she signed up on my team. And it's so funny that I've been talking to her forever, but it's now that I just am experiencing some success that she's listening. Thanks. So she signs up, and she's really excited. She's now listening to me because she knows that I can help her experience success too. People will sign up with you, and they think you can help them. So when you're getting your business started, you sign up a few loyal customers. Woo-hoo! I'm training you with steps to success, right? So you get your 4 loyal customers immediately. She gets her free product. Just because she got 2, I earned the what? Fast start. I just earned $100. Thank you. I'm so excited to work with you. And I got an $80 leadership level bonus. So I just got paid about double for doing the same amount of work I was doing before. Okay? So you're excited. You sign up your husband. Who signs up his 2 friends? Who signs up their whole row? Can you guys all stand up? So this is all now on Ashley's team. And guess what? I'm training her so well that I don't even really talk to them. Like, they're a part of my organization. We're on the same team page. We are doing calls together and stuff like that. But she's the leader and she's in charge. This is what leadership looks like. And because she enrolled her husband, she gets the $100 fast start bonus. I get 80. Because her husband enrolled, what is your name? Shelby. Whoever the enroller is gets the $100. But I get 80 throughout the depth of the team.
Cha-ching.
Now let's say this whole second row stand on up. Welcome to the team, you guys. I'm so excited to have you. Ashley is doing a great job. She just went diamond. Congratulations. And all of these people, because they signed up before she went diamond, I still get 80 throughout the depth of the entire team. So back row back there, 80, all the way back through the entire organization. So you can have a seat. So you can see how that adds up. That adds up. At diamond, you get 80. At double diamond, you get 120. At triple diamond, you get 135. At presidential, you get 145. And at ambassador, you get 150. So when my sister called, she called the week I was going ambassador. She said, all right, Denise, because that's really what she said. Tell me what you're doing, right? And I said, Lisa, I'm going to call you next week. I'm going ambassador. And I called her the first week of April, and I said, and she signed up right after I went ambassador. And do you think that made me sad? No. Because she signed up when it was her time. She signed up when I knew what I was doing, and her whole stinking team is now fully ambassador quoted to me. So anybody on her team, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. So, another beautiful thing. The random girl that was a distributor for a week who signed up Ashley Hager was fully presidential coded to me, 145. So, Ashley, do you know what level you're on for me? I don't either. No, are you on my no, I did look you up. Fourth or fifth level, okay? Allie, who sat at Ruby for 14 months, didn't quite decide that she wanted to do it right away, all of a sudden went booming crazy, was on my 8th level, and fully presidential coded to me. 145, 145, 145, 145, this is why I'm here. Thank you. Yeah. It's crazy, but you know what? That coding run was not because of me. That coding run was because someone else made that decision. And the beauty of our compensation plan is that we make money working to help people experience success no matter where they are on our chart. I don't know. The only reason I know that Allie's on my 8th level is because I was watching her flip over to presidential last night and looking in my system. I didn't know. I just work with the workers because that's what matters. The cream rises to the top. The second thing that happens when you go diamond is you unlock the generational bonus. The generational bonus means you get a 2% raise on your entire group volume. How many of you got a raise at your JOB? Yeah, this is your 2%. Mm-hmm. As that group volume grows, your that first generation will grow. And then what I love is that you get a 9% raise when your personal people go diamond, called your second generation. So again, think about that. We get paid for helping people promote no matter where they are on your tree. You work with the depth of your team, and of course you want to help them get better. So when your personally enrolled girl, or your husband even, because they're personally enrolled, right, goes diamond, you'll get a 9% raise on their entire group volume as well. It gets crazy. My highest check had $80,000 of just cab bonuses alone. So every month, most months, I take my check and I separate residual. That's like the levels, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5. I separate leadership level bonuses, and I separate generational bonuses, and I see how they fluctuate. Next step is the 6th way to earn. We cannot forget about our crazy good bonuses. Anybody earn a good bonus? Yeah. Woo! Real money. And I built 2 ambassador spots with 0 good bonuses. So I can tell you, you can get Black Diamond without a good bonus. My husband and I went ambassador within 3 months of each other. I like to say it took me 3 years to learn how to do this business and 2 years to rock it out. So I can be just as cool as all these new people. But my husband and I both went ambassador within 2 months, and they didn't have the good bonuses back then, so we were still making crazy money even without them. But the good bonuses can change the top 100 drastically. Because if you're promoting and you get 10,000 and 15,000 and 50,000 and these double good bonuses, all of a sudden you've got 5,000 in good bonuses per month being paid to you. So promotion is important. You want to always have your eyes on the next prize, on that next promotion. Whether it takes you 1 month or 3 months to get there, you want to have your eyes on your next goal. So decide what your next goal is. What is your number? What are you looking to hit? Decide it.
10 grand.
And then go get it. Because nobody cares more about your future than you do. So take a look at that ambassador up there. Now, I can tell you last month there were 54 presidentials that promoted in our company. 54 in 1 month.
Wow.
I want 54 on my team. Like, that is how much room there is to grow within It Works. So every single one of you can and will be ambassador if you decide it. But I don't think that you'll be ambassador until you think that you'll be ambassador. Because there's so much personal growth that happens from the way to distributor to ambassador, and you have to actually see yourself there and believe that you can hit it, believe that you are worth it, believe that your family is worth it before you hit that pin level. So we do have a time management section today, so I'm not going to go into this drastically, but this is a calendar that we got from another network marketer guru guy. And what I loved about it was that he really taught us to be intentional with our time. Not only with, life balance, but also within our team. What are you doing are you putting your time into money-making activities? So on this time management chart, you want to chart your team above, where that little circle is, put your different legs, and then you've got your calendar. And so what you want to do is first put your personal life obligations, date night, basketball games, whatever it is, put your personal stuff down there first, and then put your it work stuff in. And you want to rank everything that you're doing with your business. A third of your time should always be personally recruiting. If you stop recruiting, you don't want to leave it to your team to do the work. I know a lot of people will sign up 5 years and then be like, what did you do today? Our job is not to stare at them. Our job is to continue to work our own business, and they will follow suit. So, let's say your goal is diamond, right? Diamond means an emerald and a ruby. You on the number 1 always be working your own leads. So generating leads, following up with them is always number 1. Rank that as number 1. Number 2 would be your emerald, and number 3 would be your ruby. But let's say you're spending time with this lady over here, who's not really doing anything, and is not a part of your chart. That would be, you're not spending time with the right legs. So you want to decide who that ruby is, who those diamonds are going to be, who that emerald is, or whatever, and then make sure anything you do within that leg is considered your 2 or considered your 3. I learned this the hard way when I was going presidential. You need 5 quality good people to go diamond, or to go emerald. To go ambassador. 5 good people to go ambassador. You need 2 people to go diamond, 2 people to go double, 3 good people to go triple, 4 to go presidential, and 5 good people to go ambassador. And I wanted to go presidential. I was already triple. But what I found was that instead of working on that last diamond to go presidential, I was spending a lot of time with my current team. I was spending a lot of time at parties, expos, team calls, all this stuff with people who were already there. I needed to say, you got this, girl, and go spend time on this new leg so that I could promote, because it felt like I was spinning my wheels, and it was because I was spending time on the wrong legs. So if you've got to let some people go, I always all right, passing the torch. You got this. You got this. If you've got anyone that asks you to do their millionth party with them and they've been in a year and a half, you can be like, you got this. You got this. Because you've got to be spending your time on what makes you money. All right, so we're going to quickly go through the road to diamond. This is executive. Executive means you've got 2 people on your team, and you can see everybody's goal is to get to 400. 400 in personal volume or group volume. So when you sign someone up and you're teaching them steps to success, how many loyal customers do you think it would take to get to 400? Yeah. Especially if they're ordering the system. Easy. Easy. For every distributor I sign up, I try to have them order additional product on with their kit, because that counts for some of that $400 group volume. This is why your team does a $400 club, because they want everyone to be a qualified leg. And you need to be a qualified leg so you know how to teach and train your team to get there too. So as an executive, you unlock getting paid on that 3rd level. As a Ruby, you unlock getting paid on your 4th level, so you get to executive and then you teach your team to do the same. As Emerald, you've got 2 rubies. So you get to Ruby, and then you teach 2 people how to do the same. For me, Ruby to Emerald was my hardest jump, because with Ruby, I had people just hanging out. Like, hey, I'm here, but I'm just maybe doing something once a month. With Emerald, I had people working it. I had people who were really excited and engaged and calling me back. If you call me back, you get a star in my chart. Call me back and you win. But hold on one second. So for Emerald, you're looking at who is, for me, I'm looking at who the leaders are going to be. Who are the leaders? It's like a little internship. or a trial. You know, and a lot of times, a lot of things I look for is what do you do when it's your first funk? When you have that no, when your party cancels, when something happens and you go, how do you handle that first funk? Do you let it discourage you? Do you flip it around? At my first party, I had 3 people come. 1 person wrapped, 0 loyal customers. So I told Cammie, I just changed my goal. That's what I do. When I don't hit my goal, I change my goal. And so I said, I changed my goal. Instead of my goal being to get 2 loyal customers, my goal is to learn from you, and I did it. Woo-hoo. So for Candy, that was like that for her at the time was a way for her to see, oh, this girl's not going to let something discourage her. She's not going to let, that bunk of a party discourage her and make her quit or something. So